Hi friends, my name is Claudia and this is my Heal It Yourself series where you tell me your success stories of how you healed yourself naturally and I share it with the world to show the world natural healing really works. So this week's episode is all about eucalyptus essential oil. Um, and Today's episode is going to be about how we can use it, apply it to us. Our last video was about what are the benefits and what it could be used for, but this is how we are going to use it. And it does overlap into a little bit of the benefits, but mostly it's going to be uses. But before we get started, the disclaimer is this is not intended as medical advice. This is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only. Please do proper research before you try anything you see on the internet and always consult your healthcare professional for what is best for you. Okay, so let's get started. Let's see. Okay, so you could put a few drops in a hot bath or in your shower. In your shower, I've seen what they do is they actually buy it's kind of these leaves here, and they are like on a stick, almost like a branch from a tree, because it is a tree. Um, you basically hang them in your shower, and then when you take a shower, because your pores are open when you're in the bath or you're in a hot bath or in the shower, your pores open, and so it allows you to absorb the healing properties, I guess, the aromatherapy, and the smell, and the vapors. That's what the word I was looking for. Of the essential oil into your body. So you could utilize it that way. You could also utilize it through a vaporizer, a steam inhaler, or a diffuser as well. Um, in one study, they showed that smelling it before you had an operation helped calm your nerves, and then smelling it after your operation helped with pain killing. I thought that was pretty great. For your skin, you can apply it directly onto your skin with the carrier oil. It's always recommended you use the carrier oil because you just have to remember that all essential oils are very concentrated. Especially if you have sensitive skin, you want to definitely dilute it with the carrier oil. But even if you don't, you just want to be careful. Maybe do a patch test on your skin to make sure that you're not super sensitive to that particular oil. Because, like, I did some crazy stuff with cinnamon oil and I had an extreme reaction, and I never had a reaction like that with other oils that I applied to myself the same way. So you just don't know if different oils will have a different reaction with your body. Okay. Um, so you could also utilize it for a massage. So because it provides like two benefits. One is the aromatherapy benefit of the relaxation, and then the second one is kind of like an icy hot type feeling, to massage it in. Um, it said that actually peppermint oil mixing it with peppermint oil increases its effectiveness. You can also mix it with other essential oils, to do other healing things. I don't know all of them. I know it's used in making, oh, I forgot what that's called, but it's one that's for colds. It's the Seven Thieves oil. I know you utilize eucalyptus for that. But there's a bunch of different combinations for different things. There is one combination that I really like, which is a eucalyptus with lavender. Years ago, I dog sat for a coworker who had an emergency trip that she had to take. Not dog sat, kind of, but I basically went to her house and fed her dogs and stuff. And um, her dogs were like high need dogs, and they had anxiety issues, and she had like this spray, and I was like, ooh, what's that? Because it just smelled so amazing to me. And it basically was, she said it was just lavender and eucalyptus essential oil mixed together, and it's supposed to help with anxiety for dogs. So, if you have dogs or you're a pet lover and maybe you want to try that out, I wouldn't spray it on the dog, but you can spray it in the room that they're at or on their bedding. Um, and just so you know, because I did read that cats in particular are sensitive to the smell. So just be very careful with cats if you um, are going to use essential oils, and not to apply it directly onto any pet's or animal's skin, is what I read. Okay, but do your own research and see, and make your own decisions. Okay, so Okay, what else? So you could also utilize it in your mouth. You could mix it with your toothpaste or in your mouthwash. This is supposed to help with gingivitis and plaque in your mouth and infections, and also with bad breath. You could utilize it as a repellent. Okay, now it repels different things, which I thought was pretty crazy. So one, you could put in a spray bottle, and wherever you spray it, it's supposed to repel insects. It's supposed to also repel rodents. So if you have mice problem or rat problems, if you put some in areas where you know that they come in through, like if you have like a garage or something and rats go in there or something like that, it's supposed to repel them. Okay. Um, Also, it repels silverfish and moths. So they say that you could put it on cotton balls and put it like, you know, like how you would, I mean, yeah, like you would put mothballs in different places. You could put the oil on cotton and put it in different places for silverfish and moths. And also it kills dust mites and bed bugs. So you could spray your sheets and your mattress every time you change sheets to kill dust mites and bed bugs and their eggs. Okay, which I thought was pretty cool. I never knew that. Okay, and then you could use it to disinfect your home. It's good for so many ways to disinfect your home, like and to clean. If you mix it, it said 5 drops of tea tree, 5 drops of eucalyptus in a 16-ounce bottle. You could utilize it to kill mold. Like I never even like knew that, you know, because when you spray mold with bleach, it releases very toxic fumes, and maybe it kills the mold. But I think Barbara O'Neill says that it creates fungus. I don't know what the difference is. I don't want to get technical in that, but I do know that bleach and mold does create toxic fumes. So this would be a more natural way to deal with that. So it said that if you mix those two, 5 and 5 of tea tree and eucalyptus with 16 ounces of water, and you spray it wherever you have mold in your house, in your refrigerator, on your walls, in your bathroom, wherever, your shower, wherever you have it, it's supposed to completely get rid of mold. I'm going to try this one. I didn't know that one. Okay, it's good as a grease remover and stainless steel cleaner. It removes spots, but they said to do patch test first. But if you have a moist, damp cloth, you could put some drops on there and scrub out a spot. Just patch test so you don't ruin your stuff, your material. It can remove sticky stuff. You could use it as a laundry scent booster to remove bad odors and musty smells. You could put it in your hair. With tea tree oil can kill lice. And actually, there was a study that showed it was actually more effective than the conventional stuff that you buy over the counter. And it actually worked in one treatment, whereas the other one required several treatments to completely rid you of lice. So I thought that was pretty cool. It could suppress oral herpes. So if you have, I don't know which herpes, I didn't write that one down, but there's a chemical in it called the 1,A hyphen sinyl chemical oil, and that oil actually shuts down the particles that may block them from entering the cell for the oral herpes. So in a lab, the oil was able to curb the spread of the virus by more than 96%. So that's pretty cool. If you know somebody who has oral herpes, maybe you might want to recommend that. For pain, you could do heat wrap, okay? And put some eucalyptus because of the aromatherapy. If you have cold and flu, you could rub it on your chest and your neck and behind your ears, and that can relieve cough, asthma, earache, and seasonal allergies. You could do a compress for a fever, and you could mix a few drops with warm water to gargle. To help with your throat. You can ingest it. We talked about that yesterday. There are levels that are toxic. I didn't find anything much that recommended that. They said caution with children under 2 and caution when using directly with animals, especially with cats. But I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to keep sending me your amazing natural healing stories so I can continue sharing them because I'm really loving this series. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.